The underlying trend on NVTS is a bullish one, going by this upward sloping 200-day moving average. The 200-day moving average underscores the underlying trend. So as things stand right now, the extrapolation of its 3-day moving average is such that higher prices are expected to remain in place up till Thursday, the 7th of August. Then after that, we might get a rollover. We might get a distributive contraction that might remain in place up till Thursday, the 11th of September. There's no guarantee that that will be the case. So I think it is just in a bid to contract the expansion that began as of the 11th of July, but that will be a harsh one. The question is, what is in NVTS? What's coming up? What is coming up that can what is coming up, or the lack thereof, that will see this play out. Because the algos, they are also they digest um, news, they digest earnings, they digest past records and all that stuff of some of these stocks. So that's the question: what is this? What is it that is coming up, or the lack thereof, that could justify this? At the same time, things can totally change. It may not print out like this. It may just be something totally different. In terms of Fibonacci projections, let's see. Um, yeah, in terms of Fibonacci projections, currently has 11.9, 11.79, 11.79, 14.12, 15.57. So these are the potentials it has. Even though the algos are projecting a weakness, or a distributive contraction. Yeah, 11 point, let's see, 11.79, 14.12, 15.57. Do we have anything higher than that? Than those? I don't think so. I don't think so. So on this daily charts, we have everything is buying pressure is very strong, strongly bullish. We also have, if you like, well, yeah, the derivatives are equally strong, even though some are stronger than the others, indicating that some of this weakness has crept in. But since it bounced of late, bounced as of the 29th, it has now ensured that there are no negative derivatives and no negative momentum values on the stock. So let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. Yeah, the 4-hour chart, we have, let's see, okay, so strength is expected to remain in place at least up till 7th of August as well. And then after that, a rollover, yeah, a contraction, distributive contraction, or a retracement going all the way towards 13th of August, Wednesday, the 13th of August. In terms of projections, what do we have? 7.9 to 6.7, 6.74. We've seen higher projections already, so let's see. We don't need to bother if we don't see anything here in this 4-hour chart. We don't need to bother if we don't see any. Buying pressure, let's see what they are seeing here. They are usually a lot more amplified. Okay, so you can see here, very strong trend mode in the 10 and 21 period moving averages, but we have, in the 10 period moving average, but we have a negative, very seriously bearish 21 period moving average. So it's a mix of things. It's a mix of things. I think this bounce, it's because it's bounced suddenly. You can see that it hasn't filtered through into the 21 period moving average. So caution is warranted. Caution is warranted. There's a very good chance that if anything, it may not hold its position above where it is right now. There's a good chance it may drop below its 10 period moving average. That moving average is at 7.54. There's a good chance it may not hold that by Monday, the 4th of August. Well, by then as well, it has a good chance of staying above Let's see, 7.86. That is the okay. It has okay. Sorry, it has a good. There's a good chance. Yeah, there's a good chance it may not stay above its 10 period move, 10 period moving average, which is 7.54. And there's also a good chance that it may begin to drop away from its 21 period moving average, which is at 7.86. They are just right on the same price right now. They're currently at the same price. Yeah, 7.86. That's where the two of them are. So it's likely to diverge away to the downside, going by what we're looking at right here. So it's a mix of things for the stock. So the stock is trending as investors debate its future growth potential, fueled by excitement about its recently announced partnership with Xiaomi and mounting anticipation ahead of its upcoming earnings report. Many retail traders are zeroing in on the stock as a possible short squeeze candidate, pointing to high short interest combined with signs of significant insider buying that suggest confidence from management. The community is buzzing about NVTS's positioning in the fast-growing gallium nitride and silicon carbide semiconductor markets, key technologies for energy-efficient power solutions in AI servers, data centers, electric vehicles, and consumer electronics. Some bulls argue that NVTS could follow a trajectory similar to other semiconductor players with ties to NVIDIA, given its role in enabling more efficient AI power infrastructure. Comparisons are also being drawn to other disruptive chip companies that saw explosive runs once their partnerships and design wins gained traction. Supporters highlight NVTS's potential for revenue growth through expanded design adoption by major consumer electronics brands like Xiaomi, which could help diversify its customer base and improve margins. However, not everyone is convinced. Some investors warn that the stock's valuation may be stretched relative to its current revenue and earnings profile, especially if future growth doesn't materialize as quickly as hoped. They caution that while the short squeeze they caution that while the short squeeze thesis is compelling to some, it could be risky if broader market conditions remain volatile. Overall, sentiment around MVTS remains mixed but energized, with traders watching technical levels, insider activity, and any hints in the upcoming earnings report that could confirm whether this is an undervalued gem or a speculative momentum play due for a pullback. Yeah, so just have a look and see what you make of MBTS. In the very short time, it's a mix of things. In a very very short time, there's a good chance we might even though the extrapolation is saying high prices will remain in place, but the probabilities are a bit shaky. They're a bit shaky for the stock, especially as it concerns its 10 and 21 period moving average. It's a mix of things, but we'll see. We'll see. I think the question is what could justify this. What can justify the strength to remain in place up till Thursday, the 7th of August. So, yeah, you get in there and see what you make of MBTS. And thank you very much for watching this video.